Mark is a person you cannot ignore. He has his own unique charm. He's Texan. From time to time he shoots. I joined the company as a newcomer. I suggested maybe to develop a new business for ADAMA, which is called non-crop. And a good start to build this business was Control Solutions. It was about, I think, working together. We had a vision. And he taught me a lot. It took us 20 years. And I think today we are one of the biggest, probably most profitable business in ADAMA.
I'm Mark Boyd. I've lived in Houston my whole life. My dad moved to Houston because my grandfather had given him a very, very small pest control business. It came with one truck and a black man by the name of R.V. Davenport, and I spent my summers riding with R.V. in his truck, helping him, and he taught me the business. My dad taught me when you show up in the morning, you show up with energy, passion, and commitment, and the ability to keep a smile on your face and work hard all day long. That means from sun up to sundown.
In 1982, my dad received a phone call, "Do you want to buy Diazinon direct from the manufacturer?" And my dad says, "Yeah, we do." And so the relationship with Makashim started. I called up and Ziki Lavavi answered the phone. He was 24 years old, maybe. And he answered the phone and I placed my order with Ziki.
One of our, let's say, key door opener for the US market was Ford. My first impression coming from Mark was actually not on the daily transaction where we were selling product, but when he came up and told us that they were selling the company.
My dad and I sold the business in 1989 that we built together, and then I started CSI. I talked a few guys into helping me, and we got going. The first year we were trying to figure out how we could come up with a business plan that we could actually be in the black the first year. And finally I said, listen, my vision is this. We end up creating a company that makes enough money that we can send our kids to college. All of us looked around and laughed because we didn't know if that would happen or not.
Those years were not so easy for Mark, I assume. And we became one of his major suppliers and really helped him to build the business, or rebuild that family business.
Mark is a business leader and is a business builder, basically from scratch.
I don't remember a year that CSI was not very profitable and successful.
When you're doing a business, you need to trust the person that works with you. And whatever he said, he delivered.
We'd grown the business, Control Solutions, with a group of great people, and the relationship with Makashim Agan continued to grow during that time. And we got so good at what we were doing, they were actually putting pressure on us to be a partner with them. A lot of pressure, actually.
And I said, let's take CSI and add them to our network. Let's go into partnership with Mark Boyd.
We decided in 2003 to acquire two companies simultaneously. One day we get a phone call in the middle of the day from our lawyer in Houston, and he said, "Your company's on fire." And we were stunned. "What do you mean our company's on fire?"
We had a fire at the facility and it burned our formulation facility to the ground.
The damage was huge. The whole plant was destroyed. All our evaluation and estimating the value of the company was based on his sales. Now with the fire, his sales came back to zero.
This was in the middle of the negotiations, actually very close to signing the deal. Mark thought that this is the end of the deal.
The next day, I had 100 people standing in the parking lot looking at me. That was the hardest day in my life of smiling, because they all thought they did not have a job that day. Personally, I didn't think they did.
When I first heard about the fire, I just couldn't believe that this was happening. And after, giving it thought for, I think, a couple of hours, not even days, we came to the conclusion, okay, this may change things in the short term, but this doesn't change things for the long term. Mark is Mark. His capabilities are his capabilities.
On the same day, I called Mark. Anyone was injured? Everybody is safe? He said, yes, no casualties. I told him, okay, whatever you can fix with money, we don't care. Our offer is still valid.
When you buy an asset, you don't buy buildings or machines or plants. You buy people and you buy knowledge and you buy relationships.
I think Mark was stunned by our approach. It was really a shocker that we were ready to take this on.
I will say this, the opportunity that Makashima Gan gave me in 2004, I didn't understand it at the time, but we have done something very special together, and it was the leaders at Makashima Gan that had the faith in me, and me faith in them, that we were able to work together in a trusting relationship that were enabled what we have done.
Mark succeeded in a very short time to move forward. This shows you again, how strong he is in his leadership and how he knows how to overcome issues that were catastrophic at that time.
It's a very unique situation that you have a minor shareholder who is running the company. I think that eventually it worked well. The company is probably the most successful single unit within the ADAMA world.
He's a true entrepreneur, a true relationship builder with customers, and a true builder of teams and partnerships.
He knew my family very well, and he got to know that my daughter is very sick, and we couldn't find cure here in Israel. And he said, Amir, your daughter is like my daughter. You bring her to Houston. We have in Houston here the best hospitals and the best doctors. You bring her, and me and Marilyn will take care of her. And I think it says it all, because there was no return, right? I mean, there was nothing that I can give him in return. It is a pure friendship from the heart.
When I had my first grandchild, he told me that grandchildren are the sign that God loves you.
So I'm wishing Mark all the best. I'm sure he's already planning to do something. Knowing him, I'm sure he's going to be very successful.
Best in life, he's really a great guy, and he should be happy with his kids and grandchildren and enjoy life, just like I'm trying to.
I just want to thank him for all those years of good cooperation, for the understanding, and for the fact he stayed with us for so many years. And I wish him good luck and success, and I hope to see him whether here in Israel or when I have a chance to come and visit the US.
I first of all wish you, Mark, health. I wish you happiness with your family, and there is life after, maybe even better.
The key to growing any business is to attract good talent. And I have, for the last 40 years, been working to hire the best people I could possibly find, and that is what has made this company who it is, because I have the finest executive team, management team in the industry, for sure. Well, I'm an entrepreneur that loves people, there you go. And I especially love the people that work with me every day. So, and they know that.